What's up, YouTube? Well, welcome back to another edition of Bomb Boy TV. It's your boy here, Marvin Marv.
And I'm Tiffany P.
And we are back with another edition of Let's Talk.
Coming at ya. Bomb style disaster. Coming at ya.
Today's topic is, I think, a juicy one for me. Because I feel like there's a lot of people out here giving husband and wife
vibes,
benefits without the benefits.
Without being
and
that title.
If this happened like a week or two ago, maybe last week, but on The View they were talking about it. I think her name is Jada Shavies or something like that. And she, instead of giving her boyfriend a car or, you know, expensive clothes or something like that, she gave him some land as a gift. And they were on The View saying, like, you know, that's wife stuff, or that's too far, blah 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 blah. So it made me think, like, are people like that? Like, do you think that's how people get caught or kind of stagnant in the relationship because they do too much?
Well, I feel as though, like, when you in a relationship with someone, if y'all don't know what the question is, it's giving benefits without getting a ring. So that's the topic, if y'all didn't catch that. But I mean, when you in a relationship with somebody and you in a serious relationship with somebody and you feel like this relationship is going to transpire too much, you give a little bit more. Unlike if you with somebody and they playing a bunch of games but y'all keep coming back and forth, nah, you don't take that too serious, my opinion. Now, maybe she feel like something might, I mean, at the end of the day, you buy what the hell you want to buy for your man or your girl. I mean, she gave him some land. Hey, maybe she want to build a house on it with him and stay in there.
But we're like...
Excuse my daughter in the background, y'all. She is not, like, having it.
She's not here for it today, okay?
She wants to be in the cameras, and we'll never get on the topic.
But if you do too much for your person you're with, like, what if they're getting all the perks of marriage before them getting married? So what's the point of them getting married? Because
no, I agree with that too.
Because, you know, some people feel like, and I kind of, marriage like a piece of paper.
Now, I hear a lot of people say that, like, marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. You still want to do the same thing you do when you was a girlfriend or boyfriend.
I just feel like,
or whatever, y'all.
You feel like the person not going nowhere. It is gonna take it's a little harder to get, you know, to separate now. You can't just walk away.
Right.
But I feel like that's, you know, I mean, that's a more initiative. Like, you hold back yourself without holding back yourself, if that makes sense. Because you still want to do the, you know, give them reason to marry you, but you don't want to give them all.
Too much.
Like, you might cook every once in a while, but you ain't gonna cook every night.
Right.
As if I was married, you know what I mean? Or, you know.
Now, with the girl who gave the land on, if I had her money, I don't think I would do that for someone that's not. First of all, if we're gonna get some land, we're gonna get it together. You know, that land is just, I'm assuming, just in his name because it was a gift to him. So he could build whatever he want on his own land, not including her. If you feel what I'm saying. Like, I felt like if you're going to get some land, y'all going to build a house or whatever, it should be in both of you guys' name, not just, I don't know. I just think that was a lie, but I felt like she was just going outside the box. I felt like she was doing different than what people do. Like, everybody gets cars. That's the first thing every celebrity get for their girlfriend, boyfriend is a brand new, up-to-date, 20-something car. And I felt like she was just thinking outside the box. It was like, oh, well, let me do something different now. You know, everybody just do. Let me be the talk of social media real quick and buy my man some land. So I felt like that's where she went with it. I mean, yeah, she probably had good intentions, but normally, like I said, everybody get cars.
You know, when I see that...
Cars or jewelry, like...
When I see celebrities post like they bought an expensive car, I always think it's rented. And
me too.
And part of me feels like, you know, there was a photo out and they just was on somebody's land.
Probably so.
And you know, but I mean, I'm always suspicious of stuff like
but
that.
I feel like with me, like, okay, like this day and age now, everybody think like marriage is just a piece of paper. Me, marriage is very important to me. I guess because I grew up, you know, my grandmother was married, and if you grew up like back in the day from somebody, oh, you wants to be married, like they store that in you to have that person to have your backbone or whatever. But from a legal perspective, it do change a lot far as, you know, y'all do a lot of things together and money and all this other stuff.
And you know what?
But
What I saw on social media a while back, this girl, she posted, well, my parents is divorced. It's crazy how if they weren't, my mom would have to pay for everything once he died because he had cancer or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they got divorced.
Sorry, y'all.
They got divorced because that way it relieves her mom of all any financial responsibility she'll have after he dies.
Okay.
But they're still together, but they're just not married anymore.
I don't know. But I mean, nothing should really change. Nothing don't really change.
But I feel like people change after they get married.
Yeah, some people get lazy, get comfortable, or whatever when you married.
And then they
I
get
feel like you
more
don't have to
possessive.
take more of the initiative to keep that person because you got them.
But you know, there's always room for divorce.
It is.
But
but
who wants to go do that though?
But what's your old saying? You not, what you say? You said in our last video, you're known to be single because something you said. You're single until something.
Oh, you're single until you're married. There we go.
So if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you still considered single, I guess.
Yeah, because you can still walk out, whatever. They don't have a dating option on paperwork.
Right. So, I mean, marriage has its perks and it has its downfalls too. I mean, some people just not meant to be married, but if you plan on being with somebody, you should do a little bit more, not too much.
But what's the cutoff though? Like, what is the too much? Like, what is the balance that you keep for yourself just to protect yourself? Because nothing's worse than thinking you're gonna be with somebody
and then it
turns out not to be, and you've given so much of yourself.
But it's like you can't stop what you give if you say that you love this person. You can't control what you do if you really care about this person. I mean, at the end of the day, this person might have you feel like you're on cloud nine. Then their initiative in the back of their head is they don't really want to be with you. But how would you know that? You feel like everything is good, so you're gonna give. So you really don't know until something bad happens. But me, I just feel as though like I do what I do for my dude or whatever, you know, because eventually I do want to get married. I'm all for the marriage thing. I'm all for it.
Oh, she gonna do something, y'all.
Like, I was playing with this thing in my hand, and I realized I went like that, and it's in the, you know, when you got kids, y'all gotta get these things. But yeah, I just feel like you should, like, I don't know. What you feel about marriage? Do you get?
I want to get married, but you know, I want to get married, but at this point in my life, I'd rather have somebody there. I'd rather have just that person. It doesn't necessarily have to go to marriage. Although marriage would be cool, but I just feel like that's just a big step.
Like I feel like I want to get married.
It gets me nervous.
I don't like. I mean,
I would have cold feet anyway.
Not me. I'm afraid to choose that. But like I want to get married, and like I'm tired of saying my boyfriend. I want to say my husband, my fiance, or whatever. And then it's like on a financial, well, not financial, but like a legal aspect. Like say something happened to your boyfriend, and they have no family members around or nobody you can't say a goddamn thing. You can't control nothing.
Well, they can put you on the paperwork.
Now, if you have documentation saying you a power of attorney or something like that, then that's cool. But as a boyfriend and girlfriend, you ain't thinking about that until you get married.
But
so,
but at the same point, like everything that you just, well, not everything, but the thing that you just said, that can be arranged without being married.
It can, but when you're not married, you're not thinking about, like right now, I'm not married to my boyfriend. You think I made myself his power of attorney or anything? No, it'll be his mom. Like his mom would justify everything that goes on with him. I can't have no word to say anything. Unlike when you marry, I'm your beneficiary. I'm this, I'm that, on your stuff just in case anything happen. I'm the person you need to talk to. When you're not married, you can't say a daggone thing. So you can't get mad of how the family do this or how the family do that, or what money is taken and what money ain't taken. So it's like it's a serious thing when you get married, even though it is piece of paper, but it is a serious thing when it comes to other situations. Like me, if I had what is it called, like trust funds and assets out there, who am I gonna give it to?
Your children.
Right, but if my children are not out of age, who we go to from there?
They hold it until they turn 18.
Okay, but then like I said, say my child get 18, running the streets, doing this, doing that, ain't nobody here to control nothing.
Or you can put stipulations and saying.
Right, that's true, but that's talking about money for your kid. I'm talking about other stuff, like if you got land here, or if you got property over here in Korea, you know, can't nobody control that. But if you was married, your spouse would.
Or your kids.
If your kids is of age and responsible enough to know what to do.
That's why you have a living will. Like, there's ways around marriage, though. I'm just saying, like, there is, you know what I mean? There is ways around it. Wait.
But like working in a hospital.
The topic is boyfriend and girlfriend benefits. I'm talking about. I'm not opposed to marriage, and I sound like I'm opposed to marriage because I don't know where we would. Okay.
Like it's been so many situations, like working in a hospital. You see it all the time. Boyfriend, girlfriend come there, somebody's sick. Such and such can't talk right now. Oh, I'm boyfriend. You don't matter. But like the benefit part, I mean, you do what you do because I told my boyfriend this topic that me and Marvin was gonna have about the benefits, and my boyfriend really like went in. I tried to get him to be on here, y'all, but no. So he really went in. He was just basically saying like, if you're in a relationship with somebody that's serious, you know, giving them benefits kind of promotes you to see if I really want to marry you. Now, if you in a situation and your girl just lazy, dirty, don't want to do anything, don't want to give them extra little benefits, that guy ain't thinking about marrying you. So he felt like that's the way to work up to marriage. You ain't gotta go over the top, but the little things matter to get to that marriage. Alright. So, and he was really going in, but he would not come on this show. So
I get what he's saying, like the little things matter, but
because anything, if you in with somebody, you gonna do whatever. You don't care. You try to keep that person happy.
I think the problem with we not even talking about the same topic, okay? So let's because we didn't change a little bit.
Yeah, this topic going over because we just gonna go in. We just gonna
go in. What's your initial answer to giving benefits to a boyfriend or girlfriend without the ring?
I feel like you can. Just not too much.
I feel like you should censor some stuff.
Yeah, like if you want to cook dinner on Thursday, not on Wednesday, you don't have to go over the top.
But let's go back to, I guess the topic is marriage or dating. Also.
Yeah, because we definitely went off the fucking topic. We should have named it something else. You need to put on the title off the topic. We were definitely off the topic.
But I just feel like marriage is good. I feel like when you're dating someone and you do give them those benefits, you do everything because you want to. But then when you get married, the expectation is that all the things that you did because you wanted to is now the expectation. Like you can't decide what you want to do anymore because now you set the bar.
Yeah, that's how people get lazy and get fat when they get married. Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like we as people shouldn't have those expectations. We should know that even though we're married, the person is doing this because they want to, not because they are obligated to.
Right.
And I feel like when you do get married, if you keep that attitude, I feel like, you know, the other person, I think, just communicate. You know what I mean? If you tired of cleaning the toilet after they poop or something, just say that. You know what I mean? Or if you tired of him leaving the toilet seat up, just say that. Because I feel like the things that annoyed you when you were a couple or dating is only gonna get your nerves worse when you get married. I feel. Because now, like, you think like, damn, I'm really like stuck.
I don't know. Because the only things that annoy me.
Well, Tiffany, your annoyance is a whole, it's a whole other, level of annoyance. So wake up. We still got stuff to do.
But I don't know.
Well, tell us what y'all think Do you think you should give benefits or give your all to somebody without the ring? And are you for marriage or are you against marriage? What's your thoughts?
And then now I feel like the girl with the land, I feel like when his birthday come back around again, he gonna be like, "What you gonna buy me a planet?" Like, I just feel like she just set the bar too high to be a girlfriend.
Maybe she'll buy him some
a planet.
No, maybe she'll buy him some tile.
Because it's like you bought me all these acres. Now you come with a little car to put on an acre. Like, I just feel like she just went too above and beyond. I hope she didn't break
But I think we're gonna wrap this up. But I think her thought process. I'm only assuming I don't know this person in real life. Mm-hmm. I feel like it was her way of having him own something. Not even her taking out the boyfriend girlfriend in that scenario. I think that was just her way of like a black man owns something, his own land and stuff like that. And I think that's where her mental was. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of buying a gift or expensive gift, I'm gonna give him some property just because she wants to see him progress as a black man, taking out the girlfriend scenario of it all.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Because that's, we want to own our own stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's possibly what the angle was, not just because she was a girlfriend or whatever. So, but because she was his girlfriend, that's what makes it, I guess, a thing. I don't know. But comment below what you think, and remember to like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
All right, till next time. Peace.